Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cat Williams, and you are listening to 3-Point Conversion Radio.
Coach, I know you said that they're a fast young team. You guys are able to take advantage of them, especially that first half there. What stands out about your performance from tonight?
I thought our guys did a good job of establishing the defense right from the start. First 5 minutes, and we was able to get stops, get out in transition, have a big quarter in that first quarter, and that kind of set the tone for the game.
I know down bodies, Kevin Knox gets an opportunity to play some minutes. What do you think about his performance?
Yeah, well, that's what we've been really doing all season long. Guys have been in and out of the lineup, and guys continue to get opportunities. And they're taking advantage of it. We needed him tonight, with all our forwards being out. And, he stepped up and played really well for us. So those were really good minutes.
And then forcing, 18 turnovers, 16 points off of that. Just what did you like about, being able to be aggressive in those scenarios?
Well, the game plan tonight was about us. And, we knew that they were without a lot of their guys. But we needed to send a message to ourselves to play this game the right way and be focused and build off of what we've done in the last few games. We can see the end now. And, every game is important that you build that rhythm, you find that rhythm. I thought tonight our guys established that, and, both units played well.
Nate, obviously you look at the final score, it's still a huge win, but they were able to kind of maybe gain a little bit of ground in the second half. Trey and Clint didn't play the fourth. But what did you see in that second half?
Well, you're not going to play perfect. I thought our guys, Clint and Trey, we had a pretty big lead going into that fourth. And my thought was to try to keep our starters on the bench. We just ran out of our bodies. Mm-hmm. And, our guys was able to withstand it and, keep 15, 20-point lead and finish the ball game. And I thought that was good.
And you talk a lot about the ball movement. It seems like the last 3 games especially, it's been really good. Everyone's touching the ball offensively. What do you like about the movement of the ball?
Yeah, well, 28 assists. And, we shoot a high percentage. From the field as well, from the 3-point line, and when you're moving the ball and you're playing in your second and your third option, those are rhythm shots. And, we shoot, and I think all teams shoot a high percentage when you get those rhythm shots. And I thought Trey established that early. He had good ball movement. He was catching guys in rhythm, and they were knocking down shots. And, we continue to be able to shoot that high percentage for the rest of the game.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Thank you.
Y'all know where we at.
It's
He's going to sit up here with me, too.
Trey, to get a win back in your home state, back in front of, I'm sure you had a ton of friends and family here. Just what does this mean to you to get this win back in OKC?
It feels good. I mean, first win, hopefully many more wins here, but there's definitely a lot of people here that, I knew and may have seen me play in high school and stuff. So it's pretty cool to come back here and play for sure.
I noticed the crowd, obviously everybody here is familiar with you, but even when they were introducing you as a starter, you got a big round of applause. Even throughout the game, you're getting rounds of applause. That's kind of unique, as an opposing player. What is that like?
It's different for sure. I don't get that very often.
Yeah.
I don't get that very often, but I know there's a lot of Sooner Nation love in here. A lot of people who grew up going and watching me play at Norman North High School and things like that. So, I know it's a lot of people here that, I always tell people I represent Norman and my family in the city on my back everywhere I play. So I hope they appreciate that. And I think they show a lot of love when I come back.
Did you get to visit with was your dad and mom and dad here and stuff after the game and everything?
Yeah. I'm about to go see all of them right now. I got a lot of people, grandparents, everybody. So it's a lot of people here.
What does it mean also? What did it mean kind of shifting gears here, but to get that huge lead So that obviously you and Clint were able to rest it in the fourth with the back-to-back tomorrow.
Yeah, it's important. We got a big game tomorrow. I mean, Cavs are obviously ahead of us and playing really well. So we got a big game tomorrow. So I think us being able to rest in the fourth really is going to be able to help us, hopefully, and be able to come in with more fresh legs tomorrow. And I know we got to get on the plane and get some rest too. But, yeah, it's big that knowing that we have a back-to-back tomorrow.
What did it mean to play against Lindy Waters? And just what was that like after the game, meeting him at half court?
Oh, man, it's crazy. It's kind of surreal, to be honest with you. Just growing up with him, we've known each other since first, second grade, and always playing with each other, competing against each other in college. I mean, we're both very similar as far as competitive nature, and sometimes we butted heads growing up sometimes, and I think that that competitive nature made it kind of tough for us. But I think today, for me, I don't know for him, but for me, I think it was very surreal being able to play against him and just knowing where we came from growing up and playing with each other. I've known him since whenever he was called Trey. We were on the same team, and we were both. He wasn't Lindy; he was Trey then. So that's my brother from afar, and I'm always pulling for him.
All right, we have one question on Zoom.
On Zoom, we'll go to Robert O'Connell.
Trey, Coach McMillan was talking pregame about how many different looks you've seen defensively this year, how well you've adjusted to that. On a night like tonight when everything's clicking, does it feel like you're just seeing the game better and better?
Yeah, I mean, every night's different. Obviously, like I've seen a lot of different coverages. So every night's different. Some nights I'm going to be able to score more, and sometimes I'll be able to give my teammates the ball more often than not. So it just depends on the flow of the game and what the night needs. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good to see you, man.
Enjoy seeing fans. Come see you.
Kevin, just looking at the lead that you guys got out to in the first half, what stands out about your team performance, the intensity you brought right from the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, we had the right mindset from the start. Got off to a good start. Obviously, Trey coming home, that was a little extra motivation for him. And I hadn't won in this building in my career here, so that was a little extra motivation for the guys who've been here the last 4 years. So we knew they were depleted to start the game, a game that we obviously needed to get. So we came out the right way.
Kevin Knox gets some minutes tonight. I know you guys are always shooting together during practices, shoot around. Just what's that like, seeing him get some good minutes and being able to perform the way he did?
It was great. It was great. Kevin's someone, he's usually the first guy in the gym every day. Obviously, he hasn't gotten his opportunity in a while. And it was good to see the first one go down. I know that feeling, get an opportunity. And, your first three, I feel like a big sense of relief. After that, it looked like he was just playing, got out in transition, made a couple shots. And it was good to see for him.
That was actually y'all's best shooting quarter of the season, that first quarter. How big was that for y'all to be able to work up that much of a lead? So that way, like Trey and Clint get to rest in that fourth quarter going into a back-to-back.
Yeah, it's huge. Back-to-back, obviously, they're never easy. So you go into a game like this, again, with a depleted team over there and come out, you shoot like that. Sometimes it doesn't matter who you're playing. You can shoot like that. You're going to get up on teams. And we were pretty good the rest of the game.
How are you liking the way you guys have been able to put some wins together now at like such a crucial point in the season? It seemed like you guys had been trying to get over the hump for a while. Now you're 2 games over 500.
Yeah, we need them. Obviously, we need them. This was a road trip where both teams were behind us in the standings. Both teams, I guess, weren't looking to win, and 2 games that we needed to get, and came out here again. The mindset the last 2 games was right, and the 2 road games. I don't know the last time we swept a road trip. I don't know if we've done that this year. We were talking about it a little bit in the locker room, but it was great to get that. Obviously, going back home tomorrow.
For you, 23, I think 20+ point nights in a row. Just how big does the basket look right now for you?
Looks good. We talked about it in shoot around today. They had good nets in this gym. The rims felt pretty good. So going back home, get to shoot on our own rims. Hopefully we keep it going.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.